What's going on, you guys? Give me a second. Let me lower my heater. Well, I might as well just turn it off because I'm laying right up under it. I want to wait till some people get in here before I get started. And let me know if y'all can hear me when you get in here. I'm going to give it a minute before I start. But I want to make sure y'all can hear me. All right. Can you hear me? I finally got on StreamYard. Finally. I hope you. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. As you see in the title, Narcissists Despise Your Position of Peace. And I wanted to talk about this because of something that, when you think you just have seen it all with dealing with a narcissist, like when you're dealing with one kind of against your will, like you may have to co parent with a narcissist or work with a narcissist or something like that, or you might have a narcissistic parent. They despise your position of peace when you are put in a place to where you really don't let them bother you, but you know that they are still around. They will do pretty much anything to just to pick with you. I just noticed that it's like far beyond their control. And it makes you question sometimes, do they even know that they are this bad? It's really bad when they get so to the point they come up with ways to try to just hurt you when they can't control the situation around you. And they will threaten you to your face. They'll tell you, a narcissist will tell you to your face what they plan to do until they can have control of it. They will let you know they're going to make you miserable. They'll let you know that they're going to do everything they can to run you away from your position of peace. But when you just stand still and let them just throw out all the threats they want to, even though that's going to make them even madder, the thing about it is they don't let up. They mean it. They sit back and plot and plan on different ways just to destroy you for the simple fact that you're not giving them the reaction they want. Like, who wants to argue every day? Like, when they see that they can't pull that out of you anymore, that's when they have to come up with something else to do to hurt you. And God forbid they know the things that you love and enjoy. They gonna go for that. Even if they know of someone who, like when they say the narcissist, they can't hurt you, they're gonna hurt the closest person to you, you know, your closest loved ones and family members and stuff, they will do that. They are just that evil minded. They sit back and premeditate on what they can do to hurt you. And so I wanted to talk about the position of peace because that position of peace is so loud to the narcissist, even though it's you so far removed from them. They can't stand to see you happy. They can't stand to see you in your own lane, minding your own business and doing your own thing, dancing by the beat of your own drum, not having an answer to them. But when they have to witness it and they have no say so, is when you'll start to see them just lose it, like have meltdowns. So let me tell y'all what happened at work real quick. If y'all want to hear about these. Oh, hey, I'm gonna call you Z because I don't know how to pronounce your name and I don't want to mess it up. The Z channel. My granddaughter looks at me crazy. I mean, so I got an office at work, and I'm just saying, in the office uh, I have blinds up at the window which looks out to the open area in the workplace. But I close the blinds sometimes only because of her. She will come and stand directly like the narcissistic stare. Ooh, she got it bad. She got it bad to the point where I can feel it and I can turn around and she'll hurry up and take off. But it gets sometime to the point where she will come and stand directly right there, literally 3 feet away from me. Like where my desk is, I have a little bitty small little area, office area space. She will stand right there by that window and just be looking in there at me, and it's so creepy. But sometimes I done got to the point where, and it's bad to say when you used to dealing with that, it's not good. You should never have to subject yourself to narc abuse or dealing with anything that comes along with that. But it is what it is at this point. I'm used to it. And she stands there and just stare. And so as soon as she turned away, I closed the blinds. And she just starts to slam things around like they really have a fit, a full blown tantrum because they cannot control you. Okay, so she did that. Then she gets on the phone. She talks loud enough so I can hear. She throwing slangs. She's claiming that she's gonna start getting into the word, and she put the person on the speaker, and they was like, yeah, you got to get prayed up before you go into these jobs, and that's any job, girl, because you dealing with some crazy people. They got evil spirits everywhere, and they talking, and and she feeding all into it. And yeah, I know. Oh, you ain't got to tell me because I work with the devil. She talk about, and it's just me and her that working now. Sometimes different people from different parts of the school, they come walking through there, but it's mainly me and her throughout the 8 hours of the day. That's all. And those 8 hours of the day can't go by fast enough for me. But when I be in my place of peace, I mean, I don't care how much time I got there. Because when you have peace of mind, it's like nobody can touch it, nobody can take it from you. But with a narcissist, they are determined to take it away from you. Yeah, she said she be so angry. Then they don't stop. They're not going to stop until they take over. They got that strong takeover spirit, very determined to take your spot, to take over something that they not even good at. They just want it. They just want it. They want to take it from you just to say they have it. That sense of entitlement. And so yeah, so she did that foolishness and talking her noise on the phone with the person. And she talking about how she gonna make some changes because she don't know me. I've been doing this a long time. You've been doing it 10 years. I've been doing it 24 years. September this year will be 20, September 19th this year will be 24 years. And she don't know that because that's just not me to throw around. My time that I've been with the system and stuff. And then on top of that, it's just crazy because I'm in a higher position than her and I got a lead position. And, it's just like nobody knows it unless they ask me because I just don't throw it around. I don't even really wear it like that. Like, I don't bother her. I know what I'm there to do. She know what she's there to do, but she wants to do more than what she's there to do. And that's what I'm not going to let happen. And she having a hard time accepting it. Period. That's basically it. They despise your position of peace. and she make no like beating drums around there. They will do it. And this is not the first person that I've worked with who's narcissistic, like the malignant type, the type who's violent and who will really try to physically harm you. Like, I don't put nothing past people like that, not at all, you know. Um, so I was reading something, I was reading about the position of peace, and I'm like, yes, Lord, this describes it to a T. And it says position of peace is a state of tranquility, harmony, and concord in the absence of violence. The absence of violence. And I was just saying, because sometimes this woman will walk past me and it's just the energy that's within them. Like, she get the punching in her hand. And that's what I thought of when I read this earlier. Like, the absence of violence. See, they're so used to being violent that it's like nothing. It's the normal thing to them. But she know that she's within the policy and guidelines she got to follow, and she can't get outside of that. She still got to play a role. You know, she have to keep up with this role, and at the same time, it's hard to contain that when you carry this anger within you and frustration, and then and it says, and it can also be defined as a process of adjustment between what people, groups, or states want, can, and will do. And it's just like the adjustment is her adjusting to not having her way with someone. Finally, someone has come along. They ain't not gonna let you play with them. Like, you can try it, but I'm not gonna let you have that with me. Like, it's not gonna happen. And when you put your foot down to the narcissist, that's when you start to see them kind of get out their body a little bit. Like, they be just like losing it, like a twitch. Like, are you okay? And so I just, again, you could just feel the energy when she passed by me. She is so filled with anger and jealousy and hatred. She hates me. When she speaks of me to other people who come back and tell me, you got it's split between the people in the workplace. Some of them are just like, you make sure you stay prayed up. You read that Bible when you in the office on your break. You read the Bible. You get into the word on your way to work. You pray, 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 pray. You just stay prayed up, and you know. And then you got some that say, yeah, as soon as you can, make sure you get yourself a transfer because she dangerous. Ain't no put nothing past her, no tell, stuff like that. So it's like, you wearing both of those on your shoulder. But me, I just I just find my peace for protection. And no matter where I find it at, that's where I'll be. I'm not looking for a way out of, just what this person is doing, because they have no power over me. And I had already determined that a long time ago. So, that's just something to think about, dealing with the narcissists in the workplace and how jealous they are of that position of peace. So yeah, it's just crazy though. But I was reading that earlier, and again, and it says groups and states. It's like they want you to be a part of something. I've never been good at being a part of anything. Like, I hate to say it, but I'm really not a team player, like voluntarily. I don't want to sign up for anything. Like, I'm not into the game like that. So I don't want to be a team player unless I absolutely have to be dealing with work. Then I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna do the best I can to do my part, to make things work out for the best for the entire company or whatever. But when it comes to the choice, I like to, I'm just so introverted that it's best when I'm alone. I do things better when I'm alone. That's just me. I'm a loner and I'm all right with that. I'm really at peace with that. A narcissist can't stand your peace. She has a fit because I got blinds closed at the office. And that's because of her. Other than that, nobody else bothers me. I don't think about the blinds until she starts with the staring and all of that. And then making these threats, indirect threats, like I don't catch it. I ignore it, and that makes her more angry, and she just go harder. Your silence motivates them to just keep going, keep going, keep going. It gives them negative motivation, but it motivates them, you know. But I'm not going to stop being, in the position that I'm in just to make her comfortable and knowing that she could take that away from me because she can't, you know. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about on this really quick live. I wanted to just try it out and make sure that I'm on here finally. I got to get the pic on here. And thank you for tuning in, Z. Hopefully everybody else will catch up with the replay. When you do, leave your thoughts down below on this. Like, share, subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one.